CompTIA Project Plus Certification Exam Project Lifecycle Review. Question 1. A new coordinator at a software firm must select a way to consider how project decisions and outcomes may influence public trust in the organization. Which option should the coordinator choose? Option A, a compliance audit. Option B, regulatory compliance. Option C, brand reputation. Option D, ethical review. The correct answer is option C, brand reputation. The central purpose is to consider how project decisions and outcomes may influence public trust in the organization. That capability supports the goal of protect stakeholder confidence beyond immediate cost and schedule results and preserves appropriate oversight. For a digital records migration, it creates a clearer record of why the action was taken. Question 2. A review of a help-desk ticketing migration identifies a need to limit the amount of uncertainty or exposure the organization is willing to tolerate. Which choice best represents the required capability? Option A, scope constraint. Option B, schedule constraint. Option C, risk constraint. Option D, cost constraint. The correct answer is option C, risk constraint. The governing objective is to limit the amount of uncertainty or exposure the organization is willing to tolerate. This makes it easier to keep decisions within approved risk boundaries and maintains accountability. For a help-desk ticketing migration, it clarifies the expected result and the path to achieve it. Question 3. The sponsor of a clinical device integration asks how the team will record labor hours by person, task, or period. Which response identifies the appropriate productivity tool? Option A, document-creation tool. Option B, a scheduling tool. Option C, ticketing system. Option D, time-tracking tool. The correct answer is option D, time-tracking tool. This practice gives the team a reliable way to record labor hours by person, task, or period. Used properly, it supports the goal of compare effort and cost with planned utilization and keeps responsibilities clear. For the conditions surrounding a clinical device integration, it keeps work aligned with approved expectations. Stressed about your CompTIA exam? We can take CompTIA exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 4. The sponsor of a call-center platform upgrade asks how the team will act to ensure a beneficial uncertainty occurs. Which response identifies the appropriate risk response? Option A, risk exploitation. Option B, risk transfer. Option C, risk acceptance. Option D, risk avoidance. The correct answer is option A, risk exploitation. The governing objective is to act to ensure a beneficial uncertainty occurs. That capability supports the goal of capture the full value of a high-priority opportunity and preserves appropriate oversight. For a call-center platform upgrade, it creates a clearer record of why the action was taken. Question 5. Which choice is designed to help a project team use results from a similar past effort to create a high-level estimate during planning? Option A, parametric estimating. Option B, analogous estimating. Option C, bottom-up estimating. Option D, 3-point estimating. The correct answer is option B, analogous estimating. The central purpose is to use results from a similar past effort to create a high-level estimate. This capability is especially useful when the team must produce a quick forecast when limited detail is available. That makes it appropriate for the decision facing an enterprise resource planning implementation. Question 6. For a university learning system, leadership wants a disciplined way to focus resources on a specific objective rather than ongoing operations. Which type of work meets that need? Option A, program. Option B, portfolio. Option C, operations. Option D, project. The correct answer is option D, project. The situation is resolved by establishing a way to produce a unique result through temporary work with a defined beginning and ending. The result is an improved ability to focus resources on a specific objective rather than ongoing operations within approved boundaries. For a university learning system, it clarifies the expected result and the path to achieve it. Question 7. The sponsor of a mobile banking application asks how the team will give defined work to an accountable team member with clear expectations and timing. Which response identifies the appropriate execution activity? Option A, team coordination. Option B, a vendor performance review. Option C, issue resolution. Option D, task assignment. The correct answer is option D, task assignment. The underlying control exists to give defined work to an accountable team member with clear expectations and timing. It allows the team to translate the plan into owned execution without relying on informal assumptions. That makes it appropriate for the decision facing a mobile banking application. Question 8. A review of a records-retention automation effort identifies a need to provide controlled central storage with permissions and access to current project files. Which choice best represents the required capability? Option A, shared document repository. Option B, document management system. Option C, electronic signature platform. Option D, records archive. The correct answer is option A, shared document repository. The required capability is to provide controlled central storage with permissions and access to current project files. It creates evidence that helps the team reduce the use of scattered and conflicting document copies and explain its actions. Applied during a records-retention automation effort, it protects the integrity of the delivery process. Are you looking for CompTIA exam actual questions? Visit our website pokerexams.com to access CompTIA exam study guide with actual questions and answers. Scan the QR code or click the link in the description to get CompTIA exam answer key today. Question 9. While working on an employee onboarding system, the team is struggling to preserve an accessible history for audit and future learning. Which choice best addresses the problem? Option A, post-implementation review. Option B, a deliverable verification. Option C, project archive. Option D, formal acceptance. The correct answer is option C, project archive. The immediate management need is to store approved plans, records, decisions, contracts, and evidence according to retention requirements. It allows the team to preserve an accessible history for audit and future learning without relying on informal assumptions. That discipline is valuable for the team delivering an employee onboarding system. Question 10. Which choice is designed to help a project team manage departmental resources and approve access to staff assigned from a functional area during team organization? Option A, stakeholder. Option B, project sponsor. Option C, functional manager. Option D, project manager. The correct answer is option C, functional manager. Sound delivery practice requires personnel to manage departmental resources and approve access to staff assigned from a functional area. The approach supports the goal of balance project needs with ongoing departmental responsibilities and limits preventable rework. In a self-service support portal, it helps the team move forward without bypassing necessary controls. Question 11. During project control for a field-service application, which constraint would most directly help the team keep spending within authorized financial boundaries? Option A, schedule constraint. Option B, a quality constraint. Option C, cost constraint. Option D, resource constraint. The correct answer is option C, cost constraint. A repeatable process is needed to limit the funding available for completing the approved work. The result is an improved ability to keep spending within authorized financial boundaries within approved boundaries. For a field-service application, it provides a disciplined basis for the next action. Question 12. A review of a field-service application identifies a need to show completed work increasing toward a total scope line. Which choice best represents the required capability? Option A, a burn-up chart. Option B, a velocity chart. Option C, a cumulative flow diagram. Option D, a sprint report. The correct answer is option A, burn-up chart. Show completed work increasing toward a total scope line. Used properly, it supports the goal of make progress and scope changes visible at the same time and keeps responsibilities clear. That discipline is valuable for the team delivering a field-service application. Question 13. While working on a cloud-based customer portal, the team is struggling to calculate realistic activity dates. Which choice best addresses the problem? Option A, per chart. Option B, milestone chart. Option C, project calendar. Option D, network diagram. The correct answer is option C, project calendar. Record working days, holidays, availability, and date restrictions that affect scheduling. It allows the team to calculate realistic activity dates without relying on informal assumptions. For a cloud-based customer portal, it provides a disciplined basis for the next action. Question 14. Which choice is designed to help a project team set aside time or money for identified uncertainties within the project baseline during planning? Option A, a contingency reserve. Option B, schedule baseline. Option C, cost baseline. Option D, acceptance criteria. The correct answer is option A, Contingency reserve. The immediate management need is to set aside time or money for identified uncertainties within the project baseline. This gives decision-makers a dependable basis to fund planned responses without treating known exposure as unexpected work. Applied during an online admissions service, it protects the integrity of the delivery process. Question 15. Which choice is designed to help a project team record active problems, owners, priorities, due dates, and resolution status during project control? Option A, issue log. Option B, resolution target. Option C, issue owner. Option D, escalation. The correct answer is option A, issue log. Record active problems, owners, priorities, due dates, and resolution status. Its practical value is to make existing obstacles visible and traceable and make the decision traceable. In a manufacturing reporting system, the approach keeps the response proportionate to the need. Question 16. A health clinic is delivering a branch-office connectivity upgrade. The team needs to release validated changes automatically to live service after pipeline checks succeed. Which delivery practice is most appropriate? Option A, a continuous integration. Option B, a continuous deployment. Option C, a blue-green deployment. Option D, a scheduled release. The correct answer is option B, continuous deployment. The selected approach is designed to release validated changes automatically to live service after pipeline checks succeed. It strengthens the team's ability to deliver small updates rapidly with repeatable controls and coordinate affected parties. Applied to a branch-office connectivity upgrade, it supports a controlled and defensible decision. Question 17. A new coordinator at a city agency must select a way to define measurable service expectations and responsibilities between a provider and customer. Which option should the coordinator choose? Option A, service-level agreement. Option B, objective and key result. Option C, benefit measure. Option D, balanced scorecard. The correct answer is option A, service-level agreement. Define measurable service expectations and responsibilities between a provider and customer. This makes it easier to create an objective basis for evaluating delivered service and maintains accountability. In the context of an online admissions service, it improves consistency across the team. Question 18. During closure for a secure remote-work program, which closure activity would most directly help the team provide leadership with a complete closure record? Option A, formal acceptance. Option B, final project report. Option C, contract closure. Option D, resource release. The correct answer is option B, final project report. Sound delivery practice requires personnel to summarize performance, outcomes, variances, acceptance, financial results, and remaining obligations. It strengthens the team's ability to provide leadership with a complete closure record and coordinate affected parties. In a secure remote-work program, that structure improves ownership and traceability. Stressed about your CompTIA exam? We can take CompTIA exam for you remotely and undetected. We always guarantee a pass and payments only after results. To send us an email, scan the code or tap the link in the description and let's get it done. Question 19. A new coordinator at a public university must select a way to track proposed modifications, decisions, dates, owners, and implementation status. Which option should the coordinator choose? Option A, issue log. Option B, risk register. Option C, action-item log. Option D, change log. The correct answer is option D, change log. The central purpose is to track proposed modifications, decisions, dates, owners, and implementation status. Applying it enables the team to preserve traceability through the control process without weakening governance. For a digital records migration, it creates a clearer record of why the action was taken. Question 20. For a software release, leadership wants a disciplined way to translate the plan into owned execution. Which execution activity meets that need? Option A, team coordination. Option B, a vendor performance review. Option C, issue resolution. Option D, task assignment. The correct answer is option D, task assignment. A repeatable process is needed to give defined work to an accountable team member with clear expectations and timing. It strengthens the team's ability to translate the plan into owned execution and coordinate affected parties. That makes it appropriate for the decision facing a software release. Question 21. A new coordinator at a training provider must select a way to deliver value in short increments while incorporating frequent stakeholder feedback. Which option should the coordinator choose? Option A, Waterfall. Option B, Agile. Option C, Hybrid. Option D, Iterative Delivery. The correct answer is option B, Agile. The immediate management need is to deliver value in short increments while incorporating frequent stakeholder feedback. This supports efforts to adapt efficiently when requirements are expected to evolve and reduces avoidable ambiguity. For an online admissions service, it clarifies the expected result and the path to achieve it. Question 22. The sponsor of a clinical device integration asks how the team will protect systems, networks, identities, and applications from unauthorized electronic activity. Which response identifies the appropriate security category? Option A, of physical security. Option B, digital security. Option C, operational security. Option D, a data security. The correct answer is option B, digital security. This practice gives the team a reliable way to protect systems, networks, identities, and applications from unauthorized electronic activity. It allows the team to reduce technology-based compromise during delivery without relying on informal assumptions. For the conditions surrounding a clinical device integration, it keeps work aligned with approved expectations. Question 23. A review of a field-service application identifies a need to evaluate how project outcomes affect employees, customers, communities, accessibility, and inclusion. Which choice best represents the required capability? Option A, environmental impact assessment. Option B, a sustainable procurement. Option C, governance oversight. Option D, social impact. The correct answer is option D, social impact. Evaluate how project outcomes affect employees, customers, communities, accessibility, and inclusion. This supports efforts to avoid creating value for one group by harming another and reduces avoidable ambiguity. That discipline is valuable for the team delivering a field-service application. Question 24. Which choice is designed to help a project team control collection, use, sharing, retention, and rights associated with personal information during a compliance assessment? Option A, personally identifiable information. Option B, privacy regulation. Option C, data minimization. Option D, a data inventory. The correct answer is option B, privacy regulation. Control collection, use, sharing, retention, and rights associated with personal information. Applying it enables the team to ensure project data practices respect legal privacy obligations without weakening governance. That discipline is valuable for the team delivering a document-management implementation. Question 25. Which choice is designed to help a project team record limits that restrict project choices or performance during initiation? Option A, project objectives. Option B, assumption log. Option C, constraint log. Option D, success criteria. The correct answer is option C, constraint log. A controlled response requires the team to record limits that restrict project choices or performance. This makes it easier to ensure planning accounts for non-negotiable boundaries and maintains accountability. That discipline is valuable for the team delivering a software release.